pretty good day up in Blackwood today, so we're going to head out for a bit of a ride out past the Lerderderg River here. So I'm just down the bottom of the hill on Greendale Trentham Road, and you just veer off to the right down towards the river, and we get down to this area which heads up to Sweet Nugs and Albion Track, Blue Mount, that sort of area. So I'll just take you through for a bit of a ride today up north, and we'll try and get some of the moto tracks on the way back if I can. So we'll give you a bit of an idea of all those. The first little bit, we're right down the very bottom of the gorge here at the moment. So the first little bit up here is a bit of a hiker bike, just because of the steepness. Keeps on varying this area. Looks like we've had a tree down since last time. I'll use that to get across, but you can just walk through the river generally. There's the little pinch climb that we just walk up. You can see straight ahead up there. It's pretty steep all the way up. Gives you a lot of elevation pretty quickly though. Always go for a little bit of a wander up there. I won't leave the camera on the whole way up. You can see over here to the right the climb up. Oh, we've done the hiker bike section now up and out of the gorge. So as you can see from the treetops out the back here, we'll probably in 4 or 5 minutes we'll probably gain 50 metres altitude. I'm going to head off up to the right here, which is the bottom of Albion Track, and that takes us up to Sweet Nugs, or else you can use it to get up to Blue Mount as well. I'm just going to peck away going up there, and we'll get you a bit further up towards the top. Getting up a bit more towards the top of the range up here now, getting a bit more away from the gorge, so it's starting to flatten out. So the area up ahead's got the Albion Reef Gold Mine in it. And off to the right we've got Sweet Nugs Track. There's a little moto track just off to the left, which I'll show you when we get up there. Right, we're getting up towards Sweet Nugs now. There's a track just back off to my left there, I think you can see in the video. There's a bit of a moto loop that comes off the top here, which I'll show you. That circles down around to the left, goes for about 1 kilometre through the bush, then it pops back out on that track there. Right, we're getting up towards the top of the Albion Track now, so we're getting up on the ridge line. We're just coming up to an intersection here. So this one here on the right goes down into Nuggety Gully. You can pick that track up off Old Blackwood Road if you come out directly north out of Blackwood, so that's another way to get up into this area. The Old Blackwood Road's a relatively constant climb. You can get up it in a 2-wheel drive car most of the year. And then you just chuck a left on a Nuggety Gully. Nuggety Gully's a bit more hairy, mainly just because it's a big sort of roller coaster down into a short sharp valley type of thing, so it's quite steep in and out. You probably have to walk a little bit of it just coming out, but it's not very far. So we'll probably come up, I'm not sure what I'll have a look at the GPS in a second. I'll tell you what elevation we've gained. We've gained quite a bit. So we're coming up into the Albion Mine area now, and once you get to the Albion Mine you can pick up Sweet Nugs off to the right. The Albion Mine's just off into the left of the bush here. So this track just down here, that's the moto trail I was talking about. That goes for about 1 kilometre down into the bush before meeting that other trail that I pointed out. That's a good little trail to go down. So here's a lot of the diggings for the Albion Mine, just on the left here. You can go into that area pretty safely. Just like any mine area, just make sure you know what you're stepping on. Some of the mine shafts have been capped with wood, which obviously sort of rots over time, so you don't want to be standing on a bit of wood. So just have a bit of a look at what you're standing on. So you can see we've just gone past the Albion Mine. There's actually a bit more over the back there. I don't know if you can see the mullock through the trees there. Sweet Nugs should be just around here. There it is, just there. So Sweet Nugs is this one here. It tends to be blocked up quite a bit of the time for some reason or other. Trees just fall down on it and people clean them out and another one will fall down. So we'll just go up and have a look at the mine mullock heaps over here. Alright, we'll head back over to Sweet Nugs. We'll have a rip down there. I think I've got that on one of the other videos on the channel. There's a separate one, so I won't be... So you can see there's been some diggings in here for some reason or other. You'll find them all over the place here. And some of this just might be sampling surface rock, just to see what's available. There's a mullock heap over the back there, so obviously there's been a bit of an adit here at one time. Looks like there's a little bit of a water race going on down here as well, so perhaps that leads off down into one of the gullies down below. It's a bit hard to tell without going down it. So we'll just go back down to where the trees are. There we go. We just have to find a way around them. There we go. And this is where the moto trail starts. So push back a little bit. There we go. Here's Sweet Nugs again. This is a sweet little bit of single trail just heading down into Nuggety Creek. It's great fun to ride down. It's got enough lumps and bumps to make it interesting. A couple of little jumps. There we go, we're down into Yankee Creek now. So the lay of the land here, I understand, is this trail here heads back towards Blackwood somehow. I think it actually picks up the Nuggety track a bit further down, but I haven't actually ridden that one yet. That's what I understand though. So the layout of Sweet Nugs is you head northwards up this side of the valley, and it goes right up to Yankee Road, and then it comes back down on the other side here. I'm not quite sure if it comes all the way down here, but basically it just tracks back down the same valley before heading up a little branch off up to was it North Blackwood Road, I think it is, or is it Old Blackwood Road? Old Blackwood Road. So this is quite a good little track to go up. It does get a bit ripped up by the motos in the winter time, unfortunately. You can see at the moment though it's in pretty good nick. It sort of varies between this sort of relatively easy stuff, and you can get some quite little short pinch climbs as we go along, like this one we're just going up now. As long as you pick a good line, you can usually make them. You just got to be a bit wary of the loose rocks, that's all. So there's a good example of a pinch climb on this. Just another example of what you get coming up Sweet Nug. So we're still climbing up towards Yankee Road at the moment. So this is a bit of a less sharp climb. As you can see, it's fantastic forest through here. Because you're down in the gully, it's quite ferny. We're just coming up to Yankee Road now. You can just see it up ahead there. I'll have a bit of a break up here. So I'll show you how you get across to the other side of the track. There is also another track just off to the left here. So basically all you do is head east along Yankee Road, probably 50 metres, and you look off to the right and you'll pick up the other side of Sweet Nugs. I'll just show you where it is, then we'll just have a quick break. So this is the start of Sweet Nugs on the other side, on the other bank. Right, I'll just turn the camera off, we'll just have a quick break.